Okay, here we go. So, hi guys, it's me, Doodlebug Doge, here for the Q&A. Again, this is unscripted like the announcement video, so you're going to be hearing me not super eloquently, but I will be answering them, and hopefully the unscripted nature makes this a bit more, open to, my actual answers instead of me, scripting it out and figuring out exactly how I want to word things. So, the first question I have here is, how did you get into art? Um, uh, that's always a weird question for me because it requires kind of a lot of backstory. But I don't really want to go into it because it's really, it's emotional. It's kind of personal. But the short version of it is that, I was going through a very hard time in my life with, that involved a lot of bullying, and I didn't really have any friends, and I didn't really have anyone to talk to, or I didn't really have a social life. And I had a lot of time on my hands, and I got into My Little Pony, and I was like, oh, I'll just try to draw these characters. And I'll try to draw these characters I made up and stuff. And it just snowballed from there. There's not really much to say. It just kind of snowballed from me thinking, oh, if I really wanted to, I could draw this pony, and now I'm here. How did you get into Warriors? I got into Warriors really late for the target age group. The target age group is like middle schoolers, as far as I know, and younger, I think. And I got into Warriors in my summer before junior year of high school. I had seen these books for years, and I'd watched the maps for years, and I just all of a sudden was like, you know what? These would make a lot more sense if I read the books. And I went and read the books, and I loved them, and now I'm here. What is your favorite animal? Pigeons, without a doubt. Don't know what to tell you, I just really love them. Where do you find the songs for your PMVs? They're very unique. Well, thank you. I don't have a definite answer for that. I listen to a lot of alternative music. I listen to a lot of musicals. And sometimes when I'm just listening to them, I'm like, oh, this would make a good song. Not to spoil, I mean, I might as well spoil these because I don't think they're ever going to get made. But, ideas of how that probably won't end up happening is, the song Funny You Should Ask. The band slips my mind, but there's a song called Funny You Should Ask. And I wanted to do it with Crowfeather, and it might end up happening. Who knows? Probably not. And campfire song from Lightning Thief with the New Prophecy crew, which is actually an animatic I'm working on that may or may not get finished. Just stuff like that. It's just songs I listen to, and I just all of a sudden think, oh, this would work with this character. How long have you been into Warriors? Since the summer before junior year, so almost 2 years. How did you find out about maps? I knew about maps before I read Warriors. I knew about maps since I was, I want to say 13 or 14. I watched them a lot because they popped up in my recommendeds when I was watching My Little Pony stuff. And I just fell in love with them. I just thought they were super cool. I thought it was awesome that this whole community came together to make these really beautiful things, with their animation skills. And I remember when I got into the Warriors fandom, I was like, oh, I'm going to make a YouTube channel because the majority of the fandom was on YouTube. And I wasn't super comfortable with my ability to draw cats when I released Set Me on Fire. And I still really do not like Set Me on Fire, although it is the most popular video on my channel. I really hate Set Me on Fire. I think I really should have practiced anatomy more, but I mean, in the end, it's it's just my starting point. So I'm a lot more comfortable with the way I draw cats now. I just immediately, when I opened up a YouTube channel, I was like, I want to join maps. That was just my immediate thought, because it was something I always loved. Who or what is the inspiration for your style? I can't pinpoint a definite one. Not with cats. Because the cats, I never really had a specific artist that I was like, I want to take inspiration for this. For my pony art style, there were multiple artists, that I kind of bounced off of. But my cat art style, if I had to pick someone, I guess it would be either J Stars or Finchwing, because those are two artists I really do like. But I can't really definitely say. I never like looked at their art and tried to copy stuff they did. They're just two artists I really do like. That I might have subconsciously taken inspiration from. Who knows? Favorite Warriors character. I'm assuming this means overall because I have one later that's specifically for different ranks. But my favorite Warriors character overall is, if you asked me a few months ago, I would have said Mothwing, but now I say Jay Feather. For a lot of reasons. Jay Feather is just a character I adore, a character I relate to so much. Just, I don't know how to explain my love for Jay Feather. At some point I might have to make like one review video just to explain where I'm coming from when I say that I really understand Jay Feather and his cynical point of view. Because I've been in a lot of situations he's been in, not with the blind thing, but with like other health issues. It's just, I don't know, I understand him and I really like him. When did you first start animating? So I don't consider myself an animator because I don't fully animate. I try, but I suck. And so if you mean like when did I first start doing PMVs, it's when I started this channel. If you look back at Set Me on Fire, it sucks. Because I did not know how to do it. I just kind of took pictures and I put them into iMovie and I just kind of went and did it. And then I started cycling through editor programs and just found that I knew how to do things a lot better with Photoshop. So I edit with Photoshop, I put things together with Photoshop, I sketch out storyboards in Photoshop. People think my process is really funny because I sketch things out in Photoshop and then I take the PSD file, I import it into Fire Alpaca, and then I draw over all the pieces, and then I put them all back into Photoshop and edit them together into the products you see. And yeah, that's when I started first animating, is when I started this channel, so that's kind of just a timeline of my animating. What is your favorite Warrior Cats arc? That was my phone. I gotta say New Prophecy. Just because I really liked it. I really thought it was fun. I really liked the story. I just really liked the journey in cats. I don't know what to say. New Prophecy was just really fun for me. I never found myself being bored. I just really liked it. I would love to say that Power of Three is my favorite arc because it has some of my favorite characters and it has my favorite book. But, Sunrise kind of ruined it for me. If Sunrise as a book did not suck as much as it did, I would say Power of Three. But I overall enjoyed New Prophecy a lot more because the ending book was good, unlike Sunrise. Too gay or not too gay? I see you there, Jade. It's too gay, obviously. Millie or Silverstream? I got asked this like 5 times, and I guess this is the time to answer it. I assumed you all would know because of the Millie speed paint I did, but it is Millie. Above all, Millie. I do not like Silverstream that much. Millie is my favorite, hands down. No contest. There's no way you can sway me from it. Millie is a better partner for Gray Stripe in every single way. Don't know what to tell you about it. Who is your favorite leader? This question makes everyone kind of mad at me, but 1 star. I love him so much. I love him so much. Like, if you guys remember, a while back, I did a map part with 1 star, about 1 star for the Lifeline map. And that was because I chose 1 star, because I love him so much. And I have a 1 star PMV in the works because I love him so much, and there's not enough content for him. 1 star's my favorite leader, hands down. What's your favorite Super Edition? I've never read any of the Super Editions. I'm still on the main arc. But just based off of what I've read of them, like the summaries I've read, probably, I feel like I'm gonna like either Tall Star's Revenge or Crooked Star's Promise the best. But that'll be up to whenever I read them. Maybe we'll be surprised. How old are you? I am 17. I'm going to be turning 18 in a few months in December, on December 14th. But for right now, as of recording this, I am 17. Do you have any pets? I do. I have three. I have my dog, who is a Cardigan Welsh Corgi, Lily. I have a bunny named Nemo, and my sweet boy, my sweet lizard, my sweet crested gecko, Philip Hamilton, who I just call Philip for simplicity. Who's better with Firestar, Sandstorm, Cinderpelt, or Spotted Leaf? Hands down, Sandstorm. There is no question in my mind, and I don't know why this is a question. I know that a lot of people do not like Sandstorm, and I know that because I have my Set Me on Fire PMV that gets multiple comments every week saying, "Why didn't you put it with Cinderpelt? Why didn't you put it with Spotted Leaf?" Like, I'm sorry if I sound really, really petty, but oh my god, I get so frustrated. Like, at first I was really angry about it, but now I'm just kind of used to it. And, like, I don't look at comments on Set Me on Fire anymore because of those fucking comments. They make me so mad. Like, I, I mean, since we're on this question, I will explain my reasoning because just saying that I don't like them is kind of stupid of me. So let's start with Spotted Leaf because that one has a lot more canon grounding, and I can get over that one really quickly. Firestar and Sandstorm. Firestar and Sandstorm is a wonderful ship, and I love it. Firestar and Spotted Leaf is a terrible ship because there is no chemistry. Literally, all there is that Firestar thinks she smells nice in the first book when he is a paw. He's an apprentice, guys. He thinks she smells nice. She's littermates with Redtail, by the way. That's how old she is compared to him. And when she dies, he's like, "No, I'll avenge you because you were hot." And, like, if it was just him being like, "I thought this cat was pretty and I had a crush on her," then maybe I would understand a little bit the Spotted Leaf and Firestar thing. It's the fact that she likes him back that I'm like, what? Because that is so I don't know, it just seems very, one, out of character for Spotted Leaf from Into the Wild, and two, just gross, because, like, not only does he have a mate, like, most of the time when he's doing all this, like, creepy I love Spotted Leaf stuff, but she's so much older than him, and she knew him, well, she was alive, she knew him when he was an apprentice. And that's really creepy to me. Because, like, at least with Feathertail and Crowpaw, like, Crowpaw was a bit of an older apprentice. He was almost a warrior, and Feathertail had not been a warrior that long. They had a gap in age, but it was not super bad. But with Spotted Leaf and Firepaw has just been made an apprentice. And Spotted Leaf has been Medicine Cat for a while now. Like, she is a lot older than him. Just, I don't like it. And Cinderpelt, I can actually get over, like, cover my bases really quickly with this. It sucks. It just sucks. Because it's very out of character for Cinderpelt to be in love with Firestar. That's not who Cinderpelt is. I refuse to believe that she's in love with Firestar. No matter how much the writers say that she was. I mean, it's the same as saying that Leopardstar was in love with Tigerstar. I'm just going to ignore it because it's not true. It's insanely out of character for her. It doesn't add anything to her character for her to be in love with Firestar. I think their friendship is really good. I really do love their friendship. And I just feel like they're kind of tainting it by adding the whole, like, she was always in love with Firestar thing. It's just, I really don't like it. It really just feels out of character for her. It really just does. I cannot see Cinderpelt ever loving anyone in a romantic way. Yeah. Ever heard of a K-pop group called BTS? When I saw this one at first, I laughed really hard because, yes, I have heard of this group. I do not listen to K-pop, but one of my dear, dear friends, Danny, has. And Danny, it's all Danny talks about. I don't listen to K-pop, and I don't think I ever will because I kind of fear what will happen. Because I've never met anyone who, like, only like kind of likes K-pop where they're like, oh yeah, I enjoy listening to it. It's either like I do not like K-pop or it's like I am obsessed with K-pop and it is the only thing I ever listen to because it's beautiful and wonderful and you need to listen to it. It's either fully obsessed or just does not like it. There's no in between. There's no like I kind of like K-pop. It's just like obsession or not at all. And that kind of scares me. What's your favorite Warrior book? Eclipse from the Power of Three series. Not much to say. I just really like the character interactions. I really like the plot of it. I really like the Firestar and One Star interactions in it because Firestar and One Star is one of my favorite friendships in the whole book. Not even friendships, it's just one of my favorite character dynamics. I just really like Firestar and One Star, so anytime they get screen time together, I'm like, oh yes. Like, I really like it. I don't know what to say. I just really like Eclipse. Who's your favorite warrior and your favorite medicine cat? My favorite warrior. Does Ravenpaw count? I hope Ravenpaw counts. I don't know what to tell you. If Ravenpaw counts, it is Ravenpaw because I love him and anytime there's a map part for him, I take it. If we're going with strictly like actual warriors, actually has a warrior name, actually lives in the clan type of thing. Hollyleaf. Yeah, Hollyleaf would be my favorite warrior. And favorite medicine cat, since I already said Jay Feather, I'll say Mothwing, because Mothwing is my second favorite character of the whole series. I really like her. I don't know what to say, I just really like her. And I like all the medicine cats, so it's kind of hard to pick a favorite, but if I had to pick one, I'd pick Mothwing. Have you ever tried animation before? Yes. Yes, I have, and it sucks, and I will probably never release it. I've tried animation a few times. When I get bored, sometimes I try it. I actually have a fully animated, like, snippet thing I did for practice of Blue Star lip-syncing, one line from a song from Spring Awakening called Those You've Known. Where she just goes, those you've known, and her tail goes down. That's like the furthest that's the furthest I've ever gone with animation. Was that attempt. And I was really proud of it at the time, but now I look back at it and I'm like, oh no, it sucks. How did you find your style? Years and years of practice. I found my pony style, and it's still changing all the time. It takes a while to get comfortable with it. I found my cat style, I'd like to say, maybe like half a year into drawing cats. I finally was like, yeah, this is how I want to draw them. This is the general style I'm going to be using. It took me a while. What is your favorite color? It is blue, which is kind of ironic and funny because I'm blue-green colorblind, so I can't see blue, but it's my favorite color. I don't know what to say. Bramblestar X Squirrelflight or Bramblestar X Jessie. I have not read Bramblestar Storm where Jessie is in, and just from what I've read of their relationship, I'm not a huge fan. So Bramblestar and Squirrelflight, hands down, I think they're very cute. I really do like their relationship. Least favorite Warrior Cats couple. Oof. Gonna have to say Firestar and Cinderpelt. Just because there's no ground to stand on. I really don't like it. I just don't. There's a lot I don't like, but specifically that one makes me angry. How long have you been drawing? I have been drawing since 7th grade, and I am currently a senior, so around 5 or 6 years. What's your favorite cat breed? I do not know cat breeds. I've never had a cat, and I don't know any breeds, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. I just like cats in general. What do you use to draw? I use an Uji tablet, which is a relatively cheap brand of tablet that works pretty well. With Fire Alpaca, I use an older version because I don't like the newer versions because I'm weird. And I use Photoshop to edit. So those are the 3 things I use: an Uji tablet, Fire Alpaca, and Photoshop. Favorite speed paint. I don't have a specific favorite speed paint. I don't know if this means like one I've done or ones other people have done. I'll just answer both. Of ones I've done, it's what did I title it? Great Knowledge Can Be Lonely. The one where it's I'll put it up. I'll put the picture up on the screen of Leafpool and Jay Feather in the Medicine Cat Den. That one, because I don't know, it came out really well, and I'm still pretty proud of the way that Jay Feather looks in that, and I like the detail I put into it. It's just one of my favorite drawings. And speed paints that other people have done. I've been watching a lot of, what's her name? Pink Bunny Girl 43? It's something like that. I'll put her username or a link to her channel or something. She does a lot of speed paints, like one a day, I think it is, which is pretty crazy. And she's going through like every leader of every clan that we've seen. She's currently on Shadow Clan with Night Star at the time of recording this. And I don't know, I watch them all the time because I just think they're interesting and I think they're really cool. So I doubt you're watching this, but if you're watching this, Pink Bunny Girl 43, I think it is. I'm sorry if I get your name wrong. Great job doing your speed paints. I really like them. Favorite map you've been in? Give me a second. I'm gonna look at my channel. What is my favorite map? God. Okay, these are the ones I've done. I suppose favorite map I've been in. Probably How Far I'll Go. Oh no. So I'll say two. How Far I'll Go is my favorite serious map I've been in. I really like how the part came out. I really liked the idea of a Tawny Pelt How Far I'll Go map. I was very into that. When I saw it, I immediately was like, I gotta get in on this. I was very happy. I very much liked it. That one was really fun to make, and I really loved the idea. It was just fun. So yeah, How Far I'll Go with Tawny Pelt is my favorite map part. But if we're talking about joke maps, Mr. Pudge. That one was so much fun because I hate Spotted Leaf and Thistleclaw so much, and I thought the book was horrible. And I'm just, ooh, that was so fun. It was so fun to make. Just being stupid and drawing Snowfur with her middle finger up at Thistleclaw, and it was just a really fun time. I need to look at that map part real quick because I can't remember if I kept something in there. You're gonna be able to hear it. I did not. So fun fact, behind the scenes tidbits. Originally in my Mr. Pudge map part, in the frame where Thistleclaw is getting flipped off by Snowfur, and that is who is flipping him off. I've gotten a few questions. It's Snowfur. In the background with her stars, I originally just wrote the word stars multiple times because I was like, that'll just be stupider. But I erased it because it made the frame too busy. But originally in the background, instead of having actual drawn in stars, I just wrote the word stars. Yeah. Favorite musical? Again, I'm gonna have to give two. Because, favorite musical in terms of like special to me very emotionally is Dear Evan Hansen. I don't think there will ever be a day where I cannot thank that musical for helping me emotionally. I've never seen a better portrayal of my social anxiety. I love that musical a lot, and I have a lot of connection to it, and I just really like it. But favorite musical as of right now, like the one that gives me the most enjoyment, is Bear, a pop opera. And if you have not listened to it, please do. It's about two gay boys who go to a Catholic boarding school, and you can already see how it goes downhill from there. It is very sad. It's a parody of Romeo and Juliet, but it's very good. I love it. I love it so much, and I listen to it all the time. Peter is my baby. Favorite show tune? I'm assuming this means song from a musical. Waving Through a Window. I'm gonna have to say Waving Through a Window. And Epiphany from Bear, just because that one's also fun. Both of them because I relate to both of them a lot. Waving Through a Window with the social anxiety part, and I did mention that I was very socially withdrawn in middle school because of a lot of things. And that just relates to me a lot. And Bear because, I mean, you can probably guess because I made an animatic and like multiple, I've mentioned my girlfriend a lot, I'm a lesbian. And I grew up in a very, it's a dog outside, sorry. I've grown up in a very religious, like, household, I guess you could say. My grandfather is a priest. And I grew up basically in a church. And that definitely affected my relationship with my sexuality. And just, Epiphany is just a really cool song about, like, religious guilt over being gay, just because I'm not religious anymore. I don't consider myself religious anymore. I consider myself agnostic. Um, but just, I don't know, something about Epiphany really spoke to me, just with the mixture of trying to be like, but I feel like I belong in this area of life, but they do not accept me for who I am. It really reflected on me, and I really like it. Um, Favorite musical character, Peter from Bear. What a boy. I love him. You'd have to watch the musical to get what I mean, but he's just such a sweet, sweet boy. But he has a side about him, and I don't know. I really, really love him. I don't know what to say about Peter. I just adore him, and he's my favorite character. How do you host so many maps? A death. I die, pretty much. Get your map parts in, people. You're killing me. You're actually killing me. Um, Crooked Star or Misty Star? I love Crooked Star. We all do, guys, but Misty Star. I just think she's awesome. She's very cool. Thoughts on Tiger Heart Star? Ooh, I have a lot of thoughts about Tiger Heart Star. Have not read the book. Don't plan to for a while. Until I get through the main arc and I'm on to the super editions. But what to say about Tiger Heart Star? I was one of the people vying for Tiger Heart and Dovewing to stay as kitty pets, when I heard that they were going to be taking a journey into kitty pet territory. I was one of the people hoping that they would stay as kitty pets. Just because not because I don't like Dovewing and Tiger Heart, which I don't really, but like, that opinion of them doesn't really sway my reasons. It's just that, like, I feel like they're not super needed in their clans. Like, ThunderClan is super populated as is. Like, they do not need more babies. And, like, I don't know. I feel like Dovewing would have been happier as a kitty pet, and I feel like Tiger Heart, just wherever he is with Dovewing, he could have been happy. I don't know. I just feel like Tawny Pelt deserved to be leader. Tawny Pelt deserved to be leader and deputy, and she deserved everything that her son has now. Yeah, that's my feelings on it. Why do your cats have orange tongues? I find it very unique. Thank you. This is actually kind of stupid. Why my cats have orange tongues. I'm kind of surprised that anyone noticed. But I guess it's not a common thing in this fandom. I started out in the My Little Pony fandom, where the show that it is based on, the ponies have orange tongues. And I got super used to coloring open mouths with like a pink inner mouth, like a dark pink inner mouth and an orange tongue. That's just how I've gotten used to drawing characters. And when I moved into the Warrior Cats fandom, I just never shook it. I just kept doing the orange tongue, dark pink mouth thing. Because I don't know, it's just habit now, and I don't think anyone really cares if I make them have orange tongues. So that's why they have orange tongues, because I started off in the My Little Pony fandom, and it's just a habit I never shook. Least favorite cat. Ooh, I'm about to anger some people here. Lion Blaze. Cannot stand the man. If you asked me before I started reading Power of Three, I would have said I did not have a least favorite cat. But now it is without a doubt Lion Blaze. Anytime there was a chapter that started out with Lion Paw, I was like, oh no, don't want this right now. I don't like Lion Blaze. I don't think he has a purpose aside from being battle hungry and being one of the three. And I know a lot of people were like, but his character gets better in the fourth series. And I'm reading the fourth series right now, and I do not see his character getting better. All I see is they took away the battle hungry part of his character, so now he pretty much has no character. And I don't like him. You can like Lion Blaze all you want. More power to you. I do not like him. I will never like him. He just seems like a weak link compared to the two amazing, brilliant characters that are Holly Leaf and Jay Feather. Favorite Warrior Cats couple. Leafpool and Mothwing if we are going with ships that are not canon. Though it's pretty close to being canon. Leafpool called her beautiful a lot. If we're going with canon, Duskpelt and Ferncloud. Just because they're really good. I really like them. But overall, couple in general, just a ship. Leafpool Mothwing without a doubt. Canon, Ferncloud, and Duskpelt. Favorite leader? Oh, that was already on here. 1 star. Firestar or Bluestar? That's hard. Bluestar. Bluestar. Because I love my boy Firestar. He was a wonderful leader, very good guy. I really do like him. But past the first series, they really didn't make him anything other than the good leader. He really didn't have much of a character other than being a very good leader. If he had had the characterization that he had throughout the Prophecies Begin arc, I would have said Firestar over Bluestar, but Bluestar just has so much more character than him, and I have to say Bluestar. Favorite clan? River Clan. They're really good. Favorite name? I'm gonna have to say tie between Nightcloud and Heathertail. I just think both of their names are very pretty. Who is your favorite musician? Bo Burnham. I really like Bo Burnham. I don't know what to say. I just very much like Bo Burnham. His song Art is Dead is my favorite. And my second favorite is, what is it called? It's the one where it's making fun of pop songs. Repeat Stuff, that's the song. Repeat Stuff is my second favorite. Art is Dead is my favorite. If you had the rights to Warriors, what would you change? Ooh, that's a loaded question that I have many, many answers to, but I will boil it down to my biggest gripes. One, do not have Leafpool and Crowfeather. Well, I guess they have to have Jayfeather and Hollyleaf. Okay, have them together, but don't have the drama that surrounds it. Have Leafpool tell everyone outright, hey, I made a mistake, I had these kits, I'm very sorry. Please do not punish them for mistakes that I have made, and I'm very sure that the clan would have been like, oh, okay, we're a little bit peeved, but we're not going to be super mad at you, and everything would have been better, okay? They did not need the drama surrounding that. Let Hollyleaf live. Killing her off was wasting potential. I don't care if you couldn't think of a power for her. She did not need the power to be awesome. 3, get rid of Lion Blaze. I know that sounds terrible, but just, he didn't really add anything. He really didn't. Get rid of Lion Blaze, either put Hollyleaf or Ivypool as the third cat. Probably Hollyleaf to keep Ivypool's character arc running. Or just give it to another cat, who knows. But get rid of Lion Blaze, he doesn't really serve a purpose in the plot. Put Leafpool and Mothwing together, because there were enough hints at that. We needed them together. Crowfeather should die earlier. He should not be deputy. He should never be deputy. Make Heathertail deputy of Wind Clan. Or Breezepelt, I like them both. But probably Heathertail. Make, instead of Tigerheart Star, make it Tawny Star. Instead of having Bramble Star in leadership, have Squirrel Star with Ivypool as her deputy. Is there anything else that comes to my head with the changes to the series? I would say just have more happy moments with Leafpool. I want my girl to be happier. She needs more happiness, please. Yeah, that's all I can think about that on my head. What's your favorite holiday? Halloween. So good. What is your favorite Undertale character if you like Undertale? I do like Undertale. It is one of my favorite video games. My favorite Undertale character is Azrael. Just a good boy. I really like him. What is your favorite food? I don't know. Maybe burgers? Or like pizza or something? Probably either burgers or pizza. I don't know. Nothing sweet. I don't like sweet things. What is your opinion of winged wolves? I see you there, Starling. Continuing off of that one, do you like doodle or powder more? Starling, please. I like them both equally. Powder, what are you doing in a cat's body and where is my rent? Leave me alone, Starling. I'm having a good time. Just kidding. I love Starling. She's my sister. um, what is a dream you want to do? I want to be a history teacher. I very much want to be a history teacher. It's just because history is a gigantic passion of American history specifically is a gigantic passion of mine, and I feel like it's not taught well in schools because a lot of kids hate it because they're not taught it well. They're just taught like read this book, memorize dates, memorize people, but history is boring when you're just taught to remember dates and to remember events. History is boring when you're taught it that way. History is fun, and the part where you get interested and intrigued into history, and history becomes like a story, is when you learn the people who were the history. Like, learning about these people that you read about, learning their mannerisms, learning the stupid things they did, learning that they're actually human. I'm hitting my hands together because I'm very passionate about this. That they're actually human instead of these, like, godly men and women you see in history books. They're real people, and they've done stupid things, and they've done great things. And I feel it's very important to teach children, hey, history can be so fun. History can be like a story if you're taught it right. Because it is important to know history, because history always repeats itself. And history is just so important to who we are that it needs to be taught better. And it's my dream to be able to do that, to at least impact one person to love history. Yeah, so that's my history rant because I love history. What are your top 3 fandoms onto like a bit of a lighter note? Um, Top 3 fandoms. Like in terms of fandoms that are like cool to be in. Um, I would say Bear because Bear's fandom's really small and it's kind of nice. I kind of like the small size. Everyone's pretty nice. It's pretty cool. Um, Probably I want to say Voltron, but I can't. I really can't. I love Voltron, but oof, that fandom. Um, the remaining Undertale fandom is pretty cool. At least the parts I've been in. And I'm sorry, guys. I love Warrior Cats, but some of the fandom, I cannot say it's in my top 3. Parts of the fandom just can't ship Leafpool and Mothwing because it's incest distantly by in-law. Mm, um, Third one. Third one, I guess Percy Jackson. Because that one, I'm just getting into that fandom and I haven't found too bad of things yet. We'll see how that goes. Who is your favorite OC? I'll have to go with my Warrior Cats ones because I'm on my Warrior Cats channel. Um, I'll go with the ones from my comic Dream Whisper song. Wishheart. I'll put a picture of her up here. But, Wishheart is just, I really like her. She's one of the main characters in Dream Whisper song, but she's more of a background main character, if that makes any sense. She isn't with the rest of the main characters throughout the story. She's the mother of the main character. And so she's not with them throughout the story. But she's very important. I really like her character. I loved writing her. I love writing her. I still love Wishheart with all my heart. And she's just a good cat. I really like her. She's just fun. She's a fun cat to write as an elder who retired early due to mental health failure. Just a fun, good cat who's trying her best despite her mental health failing. And the reason of it is Starkland did basically give her this terrible, they call it a gift, but it's really a curse. But just, she doesn't hate Starkland despite it. And she's just, I don't know, I just like her. I really like her. And that is the end of the Q&A. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll probably be doing another one of these for other questions you have. If you have any more questions, like for right now, put them in the comment section below. I will respond to you in a comment if you have any more. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is Doobug Doge. Seeing you later. Bye, guys. Love you all. And I will see you later. See you later. See you later. See you later. See you later.